In 1861, the United States Congress established the Medal of Honor, the nation's highest decoration for military valor. Since the American Civil War, more than 3,500 individuals have received the award, including today's guest of honor, Salvatore Giunta. It was here, just outside of Chattanooga, that the actions of an 18-year-old private, Jacob Parrott, made him the first Medal of Honor recipient. As a member of Andrews Raiders, he, along with 21 of his comrades, volunteered to go behind enemy lines on a secret and what turned out to be an ill-fated mission. Parrott's story is just one of many you can explore at the Heritage Center. All are inspiring tales of individual courage, commitment, sacrifice, integrity, citizenship, and patriotism, the values that have come to define our nation's Medal of Honor recipients. All are at the heart of our primary mission, character education. Hannah Shear, Director of Education at the Heritage Center, has witnessed the impact the gallery has firsthand on those who visit.
Anybody can come in here and learn something about history, but we hope it's more than that too, that it's also a chance to reflect on their own values and think about the decisions that they face in their lives. I mean, we all are constantly confronted with decisions that could be made according to the values of patriotism, citizenship, courage, integrity, sacrifice, and commitment. And do we have the strength and the awareness to actually take that step, similar to what Medal of Honor recipients did? There's something for every kid that leaves them excited and wanting to know more.
As a former teacher, a current member of the Heritage Center's National Advisory Board, and the widow of both Challenger Space Shuttle Commander Dick Scobie and Lieutenant General Don Rogers, June Scobie Rogers certainly understands the value of the character education program.
You know, anytime you've had an opportunity in life, you've fulfilled your dream, then you want to be a dream maker. You want to offer opportunities for others to fulfill their dreams.
Inspired, this past spring, June and her family presented the Heritage Center with the Space Medal of Honor that Dick Scobie received for his commitment and sacrifice as an astronaut, opening a new door for the character education program.
I often walk around town, the aquarium and the IMAX theater and all the nice restaurants. And one morning when I was walking by, I noticed Medal of Honor, and I remembered, my goodness, I have a Medal of Honor hanging in my home. So my family and I chose to present it to the Heritage Center, the Medal of Honor Heritage Center, because this is our hometown. Dick Scobie, I think he would be honored to have something to offer to the city in the way of a space and what kids are, it's their future.
June Scobie Rogers' second husband, Lieutenant General Don Rogers, is a big reason the family moved to Chattanooga. He spent the first part of his life in Tennessee. General Rogers passed away in late spring of 2022. The Heritage Center was very special to him, and the mission here as well. The Paul Huff exhibit here behind me of Huff parachuting into battle was always special to the Rogers family.
Don Rogers was a great patriot. Was always modest. He didn't necessarily want to be introduced as a general. What he was most proud of is that he was an airborne ranger, and that was hard work to become a ranger and then airborne. And so for students to come here to the Medal of Honor Heritage Center, they can see where some of these paratroopers are jumping out of airplanes. And I want them to know that that's what Don Rogers did too. He was an airborne ranger.
Each kid that comes through our front doors has something for them here, whether it is a particular recipient that resonates with them, whether that is a piece of technology that they want to learn more about, or even just George Jordan's horse and the fascination with seeing that in person. My personal favorite is all of the young girls that walk in here with shorts or jeans on and hear the story of Dr. Mary Walker, because she's obviously inspirational for her work as the first female surgeon and her work during the Civil War. But hearing that someone in history did such radical things, as so much so as like just wearing pants underneath a long skirt, in order to pave the way for them to wear what they want to wear today is so inspirational, especially for young girls. And so there's an appreciation of that history and a realization that they can do something like that too with what they believe in.
Every year, the Celebration of Valor Luncheon brings together hundreds of our supporters like you who share our vision and help sustain our primary mission, character education. Each day, the Heritage Center provides a living, breathing classroom that honors the past while focusing on the future. Our goal is to encourage the next generation of heroes to work within their own communities to make the world a better place. Chattanooga is well known as a city that respects the service and sacrifice of our veterans. Your support today can help ensure that our character education program, as exemplified by our nation's Medal of Honor recipients, continues to reach and inspire those who need it the most, our children.
There's just so much rich history, and it all ties back to Chattanooga. And so Chattanooga, as the birthplace of the Medal of Honor, it is our responsibility to preserve that history moving forward.